The Los Angeles Rams have been very, very active in the past couple of weeks. You talk about going to get Von Miller, and now the latest signing of OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr., for those of you that don't understand abbreviations, like myself. I need to make something abundantly clear before we get into very far into this video. I get it in terms of what and the hate that OBJ has gotten to this point because, obviously, does he have devious qualities? Ish, at the very least, yes. Does he, however, possess the ability to be a game-changing player still at the age of 29? Also, yes. I get it. The popular thing to do is hate on OBJ. But we don't hate on this channel. We educate. We bring knowledge, knowledge that we hopefully have or might have one day, and we try to bring awareness to current situations in NFL teams. And the biggest travesty, to me right now at least, is the fact that fans don't realize how much OBJ has left. Can we at least, for the love of Pete, admit that he's still got something left in the tank? Because clearly he does. And we need to make something abundantly clear now. Yes, the Rams have been active, and yes, they've gotten their pieces. They've gotten the things that they need. Obviously, but before we even get into OBJ, you talk about Darrell Henderson Jr., who is running the football very effectively right now. Okay, that's impressive. He's got over 560 yards, also has 5 touchdowns on the year. He has been running the football very well for him. Cooper Kupp is playing like a man on a mission right now. Already, get this, already has 74 catches, over 1,000 yards, and 10 touchdowns. He's playing like the best wide receiver in the NFL right now, people, and it's not even close. You got Robert Woods, who was on my opposing fantasy team the other day and just whooped me, who has 45 catches for 556 yards and 4 touchdowns. Tyler Higbee is respectable, 35 for 324 and 2. Van Jefferson also adding another element to that offense. And now you add Odell Beckham Jr. to that mix? Hey, you want to talk about the last piece. Their defense was already on its way. Obviously, you've got the likes of Jalen Ramsey out there that is just shutting people down. You got the likes of Aaron Donald, who's one of the best, honestly, probably one of the best defensive players in the history of the NFL. I don't think that's too far-fetched either. So we talk about the fact of all these pieces that they already had. And then you add Odell Beckham Jr. And the disrespect towards Odell Beckham Jr. to me is just, I don't get it. I get the hate. I get, because haters are going to hate no matter what you do. Haters are going to hate. But the disrespect for, I think, who has made one of the most iconic catches in NFL history, and will also, I think, when it's all said and done, go down as a future Hall of Famer or as a Hall of Famer, absolutely, no question in my mind. But do we forget that the quarterback who this man has played with for the last couple of years, OBJ, Baker Mayfield? He had a 1,000-yard season with Baker Mayfield. Can you imagine what he's going to do with the likes of a guy like Matthew Stafford? Can we just fathom that for a second? I'm going to go out on a limb here. Maybe not even a limb, a branch here. And I'm going to say that not only is Matt Stafford mountains better than Baker Mayfield, I think Matt Stafford is twice the quarterback that Baker Mayfield ever will be. And that's not a sly on Baker Mayfield. That's how talented that Matt Stafford is and has shown to be with the Rams. Because let's make something abundantly clear. Yes, the Rams had all their pieces like we just talked about, and Darrell Henderson, Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, Van Jefferson, all those boys. But you add a player like Odell Beckham Jr., who's still kind of technically in his prime. I would say he's got 3 to 5 more seasons of Odell Beckham Jr. football left in him, coming off an ACL injury, I know. But I don't know if any of you have no, I'm not talking about Seesaw. I'm talking about seeing all of the different videos of Baker Mayfield overthrowing OBJ like it's, just a regular thing. That's not going to happen with Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford is going to fit the ball in those windows. He is going to hit OBJ. It might take a week or two. But when these two get on it, and I mean get on it and find a way to get on the same page, watch out. You heard it here first. OBJ was the last piece needed for the Rams to be legitimate Super Bowl contenders. They were already contenders, but they are now legitimate. They are the team to beat in the NFC. It's that simple. But let us know what you guys think about OBJ being the last piece for the Los Angeles Rams. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We really appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get, and we love every single one of you. Check out our website at thesportsbriefpodcast.com. In the description down below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. Make sure you guys give us a like and a follow there. Give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything you would like us to cover, make sure you send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com, or I'm going to put it in the comment section down below, and we would be glad to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about OBJ being the last piece.